welcome back to Skyrim. I should try this fight a few times now. I'm getting a little tired of how she seems to be able to beat me no matter what. So, cast Muffle, and I'm going to try let's do a quick change. More hammer. So it seems like no matter what I end up doing here, she beats me. Where is it? That one. I'm gonna throw everything I can into this. It's like she doesn't even last the full 5 seconds of paralysis. I don't know why. I'm gonna use up all my paralysis in order to try and beat her, but that's the way this fight's gone. Literally, there is no other option but to try and beat her like this. I had some other stamina somewhere here. I have a... throw that into this. You. Stupid. Ugh. Okay. This is one of the few fights I actually wish I had Lydia with me. What do we got here? Anything worth? Well, let's go for selling. It wasn't even worth the time to do the fight around here. Let's make sure this place is clean. Okay. Okay. I gotta jump in order to get the thing open. What? Whatever. Blessing is Stender added. What does that do? Active effects. Honestly, not sure what that did. I came in that way. That goes up to Skyrim. Okay. I not use the map in here. Okay, looks like I've covered the whole thing. How close am I to Rift? Okay, well, I'm going to clean this place out and head off to Rift. I'll be back. Apparently, I missed the lower section, which is filled with spiders. Or at least one spider. No, there's a couple. Maybe more than a couple. There we go. Wrong. Well, at least it did some damage. Well, I am definitely going to have to start bumping my mana if I want to be able to cast that more consistently. So that does take a lot. What was that? Ow. Body falling out of the ceiling? I'm just waiting for some more to drop on my head. So it looks like all of them are gone. Not sure why I'm kicking something like that. I'll probably forward at times, but yeah, not much you can do about it either. Way over here. Okay, nice how you can do that, but kind of pointless. Anyways, back to clearing this place out. Unless something else happens, I'll see you in Riften. Oh, welcome to Riften.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Nice thing is, I stepped over at the Khajiit over there, and he could teach me speech, so I raised it a level.
Head inside when you're ready.
Don't know how much of a difference it made, but
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Aaron, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Aaron who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed. Safe travels.
Well, I may or may not do anything with the Thieves Guild. Whether joining them or taking them on.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she
We'll
tells
see
you
about
to do
that.
something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Be seeing you around.
I think I might wait, even though I know I
I'm
can
really
take
getting
care of
tired
the orphanage
these
problem
excuses.
now.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Hello,
I don't have
people
any
around here.
business with you, so get out of my face.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons.
You
is
look
not
like you
mere
could use a drink.
coincidence.
What do you say to
One of
some
the
cheap
signs-
mead?
The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your
I'm
constant
selling the best
inebriation.
mead in town for cheap.
Put down your
Interested?
flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace
Nothing but the
teachings of
best.
the hand of
Blackbriar
the
mead, fresh from the vat.
No, Maramo.
Best of all, you don't have to pay the ridiculous prices Maven charges.
Certainly we
So what do you
have
say
some
to that?
sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of
Suit
the
yourself.
depths they've sunk.
If you change your mind, I'll be around.
We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass
If
our
you've
customers.
got the coin, you're welcome here. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside. Head north to Winterhold. There's a college there. They teach magic. Most Nords don't care for them. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you. Take a look.
Let's see what she's got. Basically nothing.
Come back and see us again.
I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking
My
you
skill
out.
in battle is
Just keep the
unmatched.
sermons at the temple.
Fortunately
Let us
for
all
you,
sin in peace.
that skill can be bought.
He's actually not one of them that I'm looking
Why
for.
settle for just stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire?
Have I told you about...
I don't have any business with you, so get out
I
of my
love when you
face.
spin that yarn. Gets better every time you add.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well. I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
I'll tell you one.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. I'll meet you outside of town.
So,
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning. You caught me at a battle. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message. Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground.
Take my advice.
Yeah,
Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
well, I was going to be going there anyways, but first, the bounty.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Assuming it's not too late.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes. Did we have an appointment? That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. I'd hardly call them a guild.
Do a bit of talking
More
about what's going on.
unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep. There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. You're
Good.
welcome in Riften.
If Riften should
as
fall,
long
it's
as
only
you
right that
continue
its
to
leader be
obey our
spared.
laws.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Right. Let's
Welcome to Riften.
go see the face sculptor. Should be 2 quests, unless that one just updated. Maybe it just updated. Okay. We'll see how things go. Not sure about the Thieves Guild or Maven just yet. Where am I going here? Down here?
I don't know, Trump. Never should have come here.
Oh, good.
Yeah! I'll rip you in half.
You won't leave.
Go with... That works. for my magic. Let's switch to bow.
Can't hide from me. I'll carve you into pieces.
So you say. Let's see you come over here and do it then.
You think you can take me?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Victory or Sovngarde!
Where is he?
You won't leave Skyrim alive! Where are you?
Let me guess he's down there rather than...
I'll carve you into pieces.
Yep. So how do I get down and still be able to get back up?
Can't hide from me. There you are. Your kind has no place here.
Okay.
You won't leave Skyrim alive.
Well, guess I'm dropping down.
Where are you? Can't hide from me.
Didn't have to hide from you. Nice job stepping around the trap, dummy. Oh, where did that come out at? Interesting. Where is he? No. Apparently up there.
Yeah.
Stupid skeever. Hopefully he wasn't needed for anything. I'm sure I'm going the right way. There it is. Anyone else?
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not sure why I needed to go talk to her, but whatever. Suppose if it was something I wanted to do. But I think I'm going to hang out here.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Then I'll hang out here and pick up next time either in...
There's no handouts here.
Either in Riften or
Last person who made trouble for
take
Venom ended up with a smashed head.
look at a few of the other quests I got. So, for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.